Unidentified gunmen reportedly attempted to assassinate Deputy Chief of Kuki Sioux militant grouped umbrella body KANEL in Churachandpur district last evening. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC filed case against the controversial Waqf Amendment Act 2025 in Supreme Court. Petition hearing likely tomorrow. In a significant crackdown on drug trafficking, Indian Coast Guard in a joint operation with Gujarat anti-terrorist squad seized over 300 kilograms of methamphetamine worth around 1,800 rupees. Speaker Tokrom Sachibata unveiled statue of Queen Indu Prabha at South Barak Rural Development Agency complex in Nakandi, Part 2 in Hisar District, Assam. And the 4 players from Manipur selected by Hockey India for 26 to member Indian women team for upcoming Australia tour from April 26 to May 4. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm Colonel Sambanduram, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. Unidentified individual reportedly attempted to assassinate Thenthang Haukip alias Thapi, Deputy Chief of Kuki National Organization, Kuki National Army, KNA, an umbrella body of suspension of operations signatory Kuki militant groups yesterday. The incident occurred around 9 p.m. last evening at his residence in the Matijang village under Kangwai block, Churachandpur district. As per Impact News sources, multiple rounds were fired by unknown gunmen while Haukip was inside his home. He escaped unharmed. Villagers rushed to the scene upon hearing gunfire, but the attackers had already fled under the cover of darkness. Meanwhile, KNA has condemned the attack and urged the perpetrators to report to their office and apologize, warning they would be held solely accountable for any consequences if they fail to do so. The Jomi Mother Association General Headquarters today organized a sit-in at Lamka Public Ground in Churachandpur against the occurrence of frequent rape cases in Churachandpur district. Leaders of Kuki Women's Union, Mar Women's Association, Mizo People's Convention Women's Wing and Jomi Mothers Association took part in the protest. Leaders of various civil society organizations like Jomi Council, Jomi Youth Association and Jomi Students Federation also participated in the sit-in. In course of the protest, students of various schools come together and hold different placards condemning the rape and murder of a minor girl on 4th April. While speaking to the press, spokesperson of Jomi Mothers Association, Linda Kim Guite, urged the law enforcing agency or the government to nab all the rapists at the earliest and give capital punishment. She further stated that within a span of 20 days, 3 rape cases were reported in Churachandpur. The victims were brutally murdered in 2 cases. She mentioned that the land is no longer safe for women and gender awareness needed to be promoted. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC filed petition against the controversial Waqf Amendment Act 2025 in the Supreme Court today. MPCC Working President Mohammad Fazur Rahim and Congress leader Mohammad Amin Shah are the petitioners, and MPCC Legal Department Vice Chairman and spokesperson Advocate Dr. Rabi Khan is the local consult. Motioned hearing of the petition is likely to be held in the Supreme Court tomorrow. It may be mentioned that Parliament cleared the Waqf Amendment Bill 2025 in the early hour of April 4, where with 128 votes in favor and 95 against in the Rajya Sabha following a marathon 14-hour debate. The Lok Sabha had passed a bill a day earlier by a 56-vote margin. While the government defended the bill, stating it aims to ensure transparency in Waqf property administration, the opposition accused it of marginalizing a Muslim, calling it a move towards making them second-class citizens. Widespread protests erupted across India, including Manipur, criticizing the Waqf Amendment Act 2025 and demanding repeal of the act.
Waqf Amendment Act asim matakta koina PI lama thare case file tore haiba asi koina yam munna koina khangin jiru sidi haiba pot asi koi samvidhan gi pot ama kahen ba right to religious haiba se koi manghan ba article 26 to sop na maram oiga masi koi tawdiya de koi khunai gi oina leiriba bharat wasi da bharat ke tumpa samvidhan asibu leiriba BJP gi sarkar asina Shit Tawaidana, on two engine, the Mugata over shape, Linda Tori, and the Congress Party, Hoina. I could Taraftagi, Mashi, repealed over them.
People Progressive Alliance (PPA), a conglomerate of 16 different civil bodies, issued a stern warning to all 59 MLAs of Manipur to form a popular government within 1 week. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club, and Imagi Maira's convener, D.A. Sujata, announced the launch of a signature campaign aimed at gathering the signature of all the elected representatives to determine their willingness to form a government. She urged the MLAs to act independently and not merely follow the directives of their party high command. She further appealed to those unwilling to support the formation of a popular government to step down from their positions.
Center have a post, when a yadre have a Prazamiam, the Kangel, one of the Kangabatam, no MLS in Sinamu, no Abatak had a Pamatak Hapananga after Kanova. No, you know Matakna to give rather Tragako Prazamiam, the Tagat bribes or Wakalmun, the Kanbamatam never know. No, the Kalibakano, no, like this had among the drama, Sanale, Gako Prazazi to Minale Wife today. I would delay Bungamoeva. I told me the Bakako to Mayoga, Tangani, Masida, I got a traitor of Patonumbato of Dargality. Madame de Kuzmini, I got you right, Happen Doctor hiding me. Can't win a young lady who happen over no drama, Mamsida. Hembale, Abisana to the Yadrabo, Body not to the Yadrabo, Hide center, Karigi center, Nasaki Samida, Nasana, Botuka, Karanda, Haiki, and Memna. Quay life and property, no protection, picket of the Tronoina. Amo, you want to take, I say, Loimba, Siki Motans, the Agi, Iramdam, and the Via, my camera is a land, the Via, they have a walk of Canada, Masito, Ripoponam, Zakainova.
Post-mortem of 27-year-old Queshnam Sanajoba and under-trialed prisoner at Sajiwa Central Jail Imphal East was conducted today at Jennings Morgue. Demanding justice for the victim, the JAC formed in connection with his mysterious death has announced that the body will not be claimed and warned of launching and agitation. Speaking to media at Jennings Morgue, a JAC member Y. Nungshi Tombi stated that Sanajauba was a village defense volunteer at the height of Manipur violence, stepping in when state and central forces allegedly failed to protect civilians. She condemned the village volunteers are being targeted by the same security forces that remained inactive during the peak of the crisis. Son of K.H. Gandhi from the Kurai Ningthobung Queshnam Sanajauba was arrested by Imphal East commandos from the Saumbung on March 31st and handed over to Lamlai police. He was remanded to 10 days of police custody till April 10 and locked at the Sajiwa jail. According to jail authorities, he was taken to Jennings Hospital after he complained of uneasiness. However, when the family reaches the hospital, they were informed of his death on the Sunday afternoon, raising suspicions of foul play. She said that the JAC allowed the post-mortem to proceed to determine signs of trauma or the causes of death. However, family will not claim the body until justice is served.
Mapi mapalay trabalam dam sida isajing ngayok sa pudalay bangaga sama na haning ba matam da pare cookiesing na hatbi graba ariam ba isajing hauji Manipur gi state force sing na maru mayam ko naman thude piraga maitai haiba purup se muthat na bagi da makta yam sinba lalongni haiba je khoi mama oi bising na khalle aduna ngasi isaji da thoiba do sa tari bas puna makse kana ko ba yum thong amagi isajing da tor oi haiba gi laite aduna athuba matam da magi langla langjin je puthok na bagi da makta khoi asiba je logje gi roi post mortem report ngai gini aduga post mortem report tu gi matungina kari makhata ba kari khongjang changji ge haiba do mama oi bi khoi mayam amadi club ki angang sing naharun sing sangstan puna makata na jarga khoi pangthok jaga
Local ones have intensified stare if the repair work of Tidim Road stretch connecting Changangai to Bungkok and Patsoe is not initiated within 7 days. Arid locals cautioned that they will use JCB to dig up the road into pond if the relevant authorities do not repair it within 1 week. Mairapaibi members in Changangai Maka Leikai and the Malom Awang Leikai staged protests over non-repair of the road stretch today. Speaking on the sideline, one of the leaders of Mairapaibi, Sarangthem Nganthoi, highlighted that several vehicles, including VIPs, oil tankers, LPG trucks and other heavy vehicles passed through the road daily. She criticized the government for its prolonged failure to repair the deplorable road. Nganthoi complained that commuters face inconveniences during rainfall. She also criticized MLAs of the two constituencies and relevant authorities for turning deaf ear to people's requests to repair the road.
Akoi imai ben pulap ke na akoi malum awang amadi changangi makhala kaina huji apun bawena khongba amatta wena lepi baje akoi numit tare ni gi manungda haidi hapta amasi gi manungda ne sembi boloisan bidragadi akoi hena kan ba khongjang jangchalaga ne maroina lambi se kom hau tok thoni bije sibi kol halaga maramdi parja da hena azma ya ana ba tungda horakadaba mahiroi sing angang jingda amadi imung manung singda horakadaba ana ek mam lakadama pudi komoi tok thoga akoi isinga tangbane buki samdon.
Lamlong Kaitial Fanbi Apumba Nupi Lup strongly opposed branding of the market as Lamlong Kaitial Development Committee. In a video release, a member of Lamlong Kaitial Fanbi Apumba Nupi Lup stated that the women vendors welcome any initiatives for development of the market. However, the development committee inscribing their names on the market is completely unacceptable.
Lamdong Kaitial Fanbi Apumba Nupi Lup lai da development committee na akoi moina develop ta thaba khudimang loine harang na khusamna yari tawdo ma khoi da tak na moi maming thajan badi yaroi lamdong kaithian makhong sengna thanong da bani adu development committee akoi gi hoji star body ne level se ta am da bi da moina thabak taw yaroi adu lamdong akoi bagi moina develop ta khoi harang na yai ke sukai de adu ga makhoi na hak ta khoi da ta am da na maming thadana khotana taw yaroi.
Between January and April 10 this year, Traffic Controlled Police Wing Imphal West has issued numerous e-challans amounting over 1 crore rupees for traffic violations. As part of their ongoing awareness campaign, Traffic Controlled Police Wing, led by SP Arambam Pramesh, conducted a drive near the western gate of Kangla, urging two-wheeler riders to wear helmets while driving. Riders without helmets were informed about the safety importance and were advised to carry their helmets at all times. Violators were issued e-challans on the spot. SP Pramesh emphasized that all the vehicle users, including those in essential services, must strictly follow traffic rules for their own safety. He urged the public not to take the issuance of challans negatively, but rather as a step towards ensuring safer roads. The SP also urged all the vehicle users, including government vehicle users, to carry necessary documents at all time. He said the drive will continue and strict actions will be taken against anyone violating traffic rules.
TCPW na koi ki traffic ki kanguna daily ki dum chathar lakpa koi ki traffic ki rule thugaira chatpa mainly je koi na helmet uptana chatpa se amna koi ki swai ki kano sida main city sida dum uba adu helmet upta baga accident thokpa da sokpa khotpa sum leibai khotpa sida ina helmet ki dang oina swai ki koi sida tawge na iduga tawjabani han ngasi ki se koi na tawriba drive sidi kano ki deterrent effect oina ba sigi chalan je soidan hanjan kakle haira gadi helmet to masana upchana ba na koi kano tawbani aduna helmet upa thokpiu gari macha thokbada ana mayam gi adum complaints dum leibane koi gi kano da koi gi uniform set pa khotpa helmet uptaba chawpadi kamai taw khotpa na adu su dum koi dum kai adu uptaba kangku du chalan dum kai uphali.
E-challans are issued to commuters who park vehicles outside norms and shop owners who kept their merchandises on the footpath during a drive-by combined team in Nagamapal Rims Road, Imphal. The team comprises Uripok Apunbalupt and Uripok Unupi Apunbalupt and Traffic Police, led by Traffic Police SP Pramesh Rambam. Uripok Apunbalupt appealed to people's adhere to traffic rules and clean footpaths in Rims Road for the convenience of commuters. Dean of College of Agriculture, CAU Imphal, Professor Sarangthem Nirmala, stressed the importance of natural farming for sustainable use of resources. She urged relevant officials to to educate farmers on natural farming practices and to make regular field visits. She was speaking at the inauguration of 3-day training program on natural farming for state and district officials organized under National Mission on Natural Farming by CAU Imphal today. The program will continue till April 17. Professor Sarangthimth Nirmala highlighted that natural farming promotes eco-diversity by following the law of nature and integrates components like animal husbandry, apiculture and pisciculture. Expressing concern over chemical-laden food products, she called for the adoption of natural farming to preserve the rich biodiversity of the Northeast and conserve indigenous crops. Relevant officials from Nagaland participated in the program.
In our natural farming, the most important integration or components is our animal components is very much required for us, and then others diversified components likely horticulture, agriculture, then our even the apiculture also we can develop. So we have a model of 5A. 5A means agricultural crops, then animal components group, and then apiculture we included, then our agroforestry system in the slope, hilly terrain. We can develop agroforestry, but still we have a little in the valley is some forest trees and then agricultural crops, and aquaculture means fish-based culture we are doing. So these 5A model we are developing in our central farm.
Patriot Bible College held its 7th convocation ceremony at Imphal Baptist Church, Bulletin today. During the ceremony, certificates of course completion were awarded to 39 students who successfully graduated from the college. Themed Make Disciples from All Nations, the event was graced by several dignitaries, including the principal of Patriots Bible College, Reverend Dr. M. Daimei, founder of Vision 2020 Asia, Reverend Dr. James Tarr, pastor of LBC, Reverend Dr. Manu, and the pastor of Imphal Baptist Church, Reverend O. Jonathan, along with the college faculty members and a large gatherings of attendees. Speaking on the occasion, Reverend Dr. M. Daimai emphasized that Patriot Bible College is a unique platform not affiliated with any single denominations or community. Hence, college is playing an important role for a united Manipur. He urged people of both hills and valley to pray for a peace and harmony in the state. The principal expressed heartfelt congratulations to the 39 graduates who successfully completed their courses. He also appealed to the public to consider enrolling in either the college regular or online Bible courses, as the institutions remain open to all who seek to deepen their biblical knowledge and spiritual growth.
Sindi kami puruk community based togali adubu Bible college tadi amatta oina akhe zatu zati khaidana dum taminara pa oranina pa maramaduna Bible college habisi sidi yamna apunda Manipur bi aphaba khomthang amani hana akhe thodang asoba ma lowi hana lowi Manipur da intha tapha su thu na langningai gi namata singna leba tamna leba nipong fudingma iso adubu nusi biba adu intha bu yubras adubu yengzaraga ekoi punsi si natraga Manipur se intap na mo lemina si habisi ei Bible college gi oina apre toning.
Prescribed Kangleipa Communist Party KCP reportedly celebrated its 45th Foundation Day at the Outfit Central Headquarters, General Headquarters, 141 Battalion, mobile units in various places in valley areas under district commanders yesterday. Press note issued by KCP Information and Publicity Secretary in charge S. Mangal informed that during the event, KCP flag was hosted by leaders and attendees paid homage to departed members who laid down their lives in the revolutionary movement. In a significant crackdown on drug trafficking, the Indian Coast Guard ICG, in a joint operation with Gujarat Anti-Terrorist Squad ATS, has seized over 300 kilograms of methamphetamine valued at approximately Rs 1,800 crore. According to a statement by the Ministry of Defence on Monday, the overnight operation conducted between April 12 and 13 was based on the actionable intelligence provided by Gujarat ATS. An ICG vessel from the Coast Guard region West, deployed on a multi-mission patrol off the North Maharashtra-South Gujarat coast, was redirected to intercept a suspicious boat near the international maritime boundary line. Sensing the Coast Guard's approach, the suspect vessels jettisoned its cargo into the sea and attempted to flee towards the IMBL, while the suspect boat managed to cross into international waters. Evading apprehensions, the ICG launched a sea boat and successfully recovered the dumped narcotics consignment after an intensive nighttime search. The seized drugs have since been transported to Porbandar for further investigation. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on unveiling of a newly built statue of Queen Induprabha at Kasar. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Liver Cirrhosis and Liver Cancer Clinic, AIG Hospitals Hyderabad की Senior Liver Transplant अमसुंग Hepatobiliary Surgeon Dr. Sumana Kolar Ramachandra लाकलिबा April की तांग तरागा निपान अमसुंग तरागा मापंदा Caesar Hospitals Langolda OPD consultation की खुदोंग चाबा लोबी हौनबा खंगनजरी
April 10 asi Ayushman Bharat Health and Wellness Center Ayushman Arogya Mandir gi taret suba kumo numitni masiga mari leinana April 10 numit asida adungi manak nangna leiba Ayushman Arogya Mandir singda Ayushman Arogya Sivir haibadi Haksel Mela pangthok sagani Pangthok Sagadoriba Haksel Mela asida antenatal care servicing tika thadokpa diabetes amadi hypertension na chingba loinana launa ganba laina sing TB hepatitis na chingbagi screening tawba Ayushman Bharat Health Account ID hangba ABPMJY gi makhada Ayushman Bharat card paiba yaraba singda card fanghanba amadi khudong chaba sing asigi matang da miyam de khanghanba loinana Haksel ga mari leinaba counseling khudingmaki khudong chaba fanghangani Pauzinzariba Comprehensive Primary Health Care National Health Mission Amadi Directorate of Health Services Government of Manipur.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin, and moving on with our bulletin. Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satyabata today unveiled a statue of Lemrembi Induprabha at the Binakandi Part 2 in Kasar District, Assam. The statue was installed at the South Barak Rural Development Agency complex, which has now been renamed as Lemrembi Induprabha Complex. Speaking as chief guest, Speaker Satyavarta emphasized the often outlooked role of Queen Induprabha in the Manipur's struggles against Burmese invasion during Chahitaret Khuntakpa, or 7 years devastation. While the tributes are regularly paid to figures like Maharaj Gambhir Singh, Maharaj Narasingha and Hira Chandra, the speaker highlighted that Induprabha's contributions deserved equal recognition. He assured that the Manipur governments would approve the installation of her statue in the state and urged people to honor both male and female patriots who fought for Manipur's freedom. The event was jointly organized by Lemrembi Induprabha Statue Installation Committee and Athobashingi Liklam Thibalu. Speaker Satyavarta also announced plans to work with like-minded groups to preserve Lemrembi Lake in Kasar, a historical site where strategies were devised to oust Burmese forces. Stressing the importance of studying history and ancestry, he stated that unity among indigenous communities must be built on genuine love and dedication to the motherland, as shown by past heroes. Queen Induprabha's daughter of Queen Madhu Chandra and wife of Kasar's King Krishna Chandra played a vital role in the formation of the Manipur Levy, Manipur's first standing army that held and Burmese occupation. The British even honored her with the title Queen of Kasar for her bravery and leadership. Rajya Sabha MP Leisembasana Jauba inaugurated the administrative block of all-age home in Panjau Phalum, Kakching district today. The home is run by Senior Citizens Forum Kakching. The newly inaugurated administrative block is constructed by MP Lesemasana Jauba under the MP Local Area Development Scheme, the MPLADS. Kakching MLA Mayang Langbam Rameshwar and Senior Citizens Forum Kakching President Nongmai Thimd Nimai also graced the inaugural function. Thoubal District Administration conducted a cleanliness drive today at Khongjom War Memorial Complex and its surrounding areas in preparation for Khongjom Day on April 23. The drive was led by Deputy Commissioner Hantim Subhas and jointly by DIG Range 2 Jogesh Chandra Haubijam. SP Thoubal Shivanand Shadve, ADM B Lokeshwar Sharma, district level officers, staff and Thoubal Municipal Council staffs. 7th anniversary of Ayushman Arogya Mandir was observed across health centers in Manipur by organizing Ayushman Arogya Severe Health Mela today. Urban Ayushman Arogya Mandir Uripog, in collaboration with UPHC Iroishemba, organized Ayushman Arogya Severe at Uripog Laikurembi Maning. The event included a free health camp, hepatitis B vaccination and health awareness activities for people of different age groups. Speaking on the occasion, CHO of UPHC Iroishemba Ninibem Saikom shared that the medical camp benefits residents of both Iroishemba and Uripog area. She emphasized the importance of raising awareness and the prevention of dengue to control its spread. This year, considering the alarming cases of dengue in Uripog last year.
Anniversary gi numit ase da akhoi na ngasi gi oina tawjari basi maru oina NCD gi screening adagi di immunization ANC adagi di makhal PMJY card sabak sigumba kaya sisu akhoi gi service meyam amasu provide tawjari masidai sidai da akhoi gi Uripog amasung Iroishemba na koliba mipum khudimak na ngasi gi service asi mapung phana lobi hau dengue na Uripog jaga sidai mamangi sahi da su yamna tamchina tawhangi ba jaga oibani na Uripog maikai da laijari ba praja sing sida akhoi na Kang degi kamaina dengue hariba laina sidegi kamaina ngakthokani amadi dengue hariba kang sidegi kang singsi kamaina hatkani kamaina kang asi sandohal oidege haibigi matangda ba praja singda so khoina gyan tahange.
Jiribam to organize Ayushman Bharat Health Mela at the community hall in Community Health Center in Ningxingkul, Jiribam district today. The health camp offered free checkup and treatment for various ailments, including hypertension, diabetes, tuberculosis, malaria, and general illness among children and adults. District Immunization Officer Dr. Sudipta Dey highlighted that the Ayushman Bharat Health Mela also facilitates the distribution of health cards and ABPMJAY cards to eligible beneficiaries. Dr. Haubam Justin, a medicine specialist, participated in the camp.
NCD group ki laina mayam haibadi BP wangba diabetes na ba heart ki laina laiba asi mayam ji ngasi ki toriba mela asi ki tanja laujaraga.
District Veterinary Office Imphal East Porampad in collaboration with Village Level Federation, Paurabi and the Paurabi Development Committee conducted an anti-rabies vaccination drive today. The drive was held at the Paurabi Leningtho Putiba Lampak, where over 100 dogs were vaccinated. Nepra Menjor Mamang Lekai Sana Khotnaba Amasung Chaukat Khongthang Lup jointly with State Veterinary Department Rabies Department carried out anti-rabies vaccination today. Anti-rabies vaccination were given to pet cats and dogs under the initiative of Kaisamthong Assembly Constituency's MLA Sapam Nishikanta at the club's office. As preventive measures against rabies, Irilbung Livery Union Kairao Bitra Awangleikai under the initiative of Joint Director, District Veterinary Office Imphal East conducted an anti-rabies vaccination drive today. Several dogs and cats in areas under the jurisdiction of the union were vaccinated. Manipur Commission for Protection of Child's Right MCPCR expressed deep sorrow over the sudden and untimely demise of Samurai Latpam Somorjit Sarma of Chanampukri Mapal, who served decommissioned as a data entry operator DEO. In an official press release issued by the commissioned, MCPCR stated that Somorjit passed away on April 13, leaving behind his loved ones. MCPCR extends its profound condolences to the bereft families and pray for his soul to rest in peace. All Manipur United Clubs Organization Amuko today carried out condolence service of executive members Rangla Sanegar Kauchung from the Laikot Karamd village, Kangpokpi district, who passed away recently. Members of Amuko observed 2-minute silence to pay respect to the departed and also extended solidarity to the aggrieved family. Harikon condoles the demise of a renowned Manipuri folk singer and the Saishak Shintam Sanglind Guru, Thingomd Goshe Meite. Southeast Asia Cultural Organization SICO also mourned the sudden demise of its folklore secretary, Thingomd Goshe Meite. Manipuri diasporas in South Korea celebrated such Bucherauba with traditional fervor and joy. The celebration was held at the pensioned house in Angsuong City, around 80 kilometers from the capital Seoul. They pray for peace, love and brotherhood in Manipur. Now, the news from the world of sports. Hockey India has announced a 26-member Indian women team for the upcoming Australia tour from April 26 to May 4 at Perth Hockey Stadium. 4 players from Manipur, namely Shushila Chanupukrambam, Shuman Thaudam, Sharmila Devi and Bichu Devi Kharibamd are part of the squad. India faced Australia A in the first 2 games, followed by 3 matches against the senior Australian team. Midfielder Salima Tete will captain the squad with a forward Navneet Kaur as a vice-captain. Goalkeeper Savita and Vichu Devi will guard the net. The tour is seen as a vital preparation for the European leg of the FIH Pro League 2024-2025 in June. RCA Lilong lifts the title of MNCA Men's Under-23 Haubam Biramangol Singh Memorial Cricket Trophy after defeating PCC Mayai Koibi by 6 wickets in the final match played at public ground Khangabok, Chirapur today. The match, PCC Mayai Koibi batted first and gathered 115 runs in 34 overs, losing all their 10 wickets without completing the given 40 overs. In reply, RCA Lilong secured 117 runs in 21 overs, 4 balls, losing only 4 wickets and won the match. RCA Lilong all-rounder Aziz Mirza, who claimed 3 wickets, was adjudged man of the match. In the tournament, bowler Zamir Khan of RCA Lilong was named as the highest wicket taker. Batter Ulenyai Kwairakpumd of SCCC Singjumei was declared as the highest run scorer, and all-rounder T. Vikash of PCC Mayai Koibi won the Player of the Series title. Winner RCA Lilong walked home with cash prize of 70,000 rupees, trophy and medals, while runners-up PCC Mayai Koibi received cash prize of 40,000 rupees, trophy and medals. Manipur Cricket Association Vice President L.G. Gitaranjan, Secretary L. Ronald, Treasurer C.H. Nisikanta, Joint Secretary Said Sultan Ahmad and AKSDO Khangabo Cricket Managing Committee Chairman M. Dhiren graced the closing ceremony of the cricket tournament and distributed prizes to the players and teams. Uniforms were distributed to players of Hockey League who will represent Manipur at the 7th National Master Game 2025 today. The game will be organized by Master Game Association, the Dharmasala, from April 20 to 26 in Dharmasala, Himachal Pradesh. The uniform distribution event held at TWC Ground, Tobung Khok, Awang Laikai, Imphal West, saw former Minister A.K. Mirabai hand over uniform to 16 players along with team's coach and manager. In her speech, A.K. Mirabai emphasized the need for unity and determination to restore peace in the state. Hockey League advisor and Sanjoy shared that the Hockey League comprises players selected from the various hockey clubs across Manipur. A friendly match between Hockey League and Taubungkhok Welfare Club was also held during the event.
Kasidi anova Manipurgi anova policy program kayama paikhatuna anova aikoigi chapter ama hangdokpa ngamnaba honaminasi koibu koibiriba tubirema imana su master game gi chatkadorbe player singse blessing bibibaga loinana changma lengmanaba singa tengnaba matamda mai pak pa purakpa ngamba imana su pinabiu tungi lakadoriba future singna hena honaduna tungi afaba samaj amagi matik chaba tinjang gaijandaba pillar amamam oiminasi.
Hockey legend haibase akoigi Manipur da lairiba akoigi club apunba singsi masidagi akoina khangat charaga selection tawjaraga team mama semjaraga Manipur state ki oina 7 national master game masida koi hockey gi oina represent tawgadabani.
DC Thongju Part 2 and Thao Thangmaiband won their respective matches played today in the first MNC Women's Under-23 one-day cricket tournament. In the 23rd league match played at Thao Ground Thangmaiband, DC Thongju Part 2 defeated Al Amand Lilong by 109 runs. In the match, DC Thongju Part 2 all-rounder Ning Thoi Sana Thaudamd was named player of the match. In the 24th league match played at Sedok Ground Kongba, Thao Thangmaiband defeated PTCC Patsoi Part 3 by 67 runs. Thao Thangmaiband's all-rounder Niruta Thaudam was named player of the match. Mohun Bagan Super Giant defeated Classic Football Academy Chingmairong 3-0 in the final of Reliance Foundation Development League National Grouped Stage held at Reliance Corporate Park, Navi Mumbai last evening. Pasang Dorji netted a brilliant hat-trick to secure the title of Mohun Bagan. Meanwhile, the football fans in Manipur praised their players, coach and support staff of Classic Football Academy Chingmairong for their impressive journey to the final. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin. But before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Unidentified gunmen reportedly attempted to assassinate Deputy Chief of Kuki Suspension of Operations Militant Grouped Umbrella Body in KANEL in Churachandpur district last evening. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee MPCC filed a case against the controversial Waqf Amendment Act 2025 in Supreme Court. Petition hearing likely tomorrow. In a significant crackdown on drug trafficking, Indian Coast Guard in a joint operation with Gujarat anti-terrorist squad seized over 300 kilograms of methamphetamine worth around 1,800 piece. Speaker Thokchom Sanjay unveiled statue of Queen Indu Prabha at South Barak Rural Development Agency Complex in Binakandi Part 2 in Kasar District, Assam. And 4 players from Manipur selected by Hockey India for 26-member Indian women's team for upcoming Australia tour from April 26 to May 4. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, have a great evening and always stay safe.
Shri Shri Vishnuve Namaha Purvashram Daikhoi Khwaibu Konbirambi